What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Yep. Just checking whether my audio here is working. Yes, it is. Hello and welcome back into the live stream. Welcome back to the channel. Mr. EM, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Yeah, we're back finally. It's taken a little longer than I expected, but we are back. And we're gonna go ahead and get started here with the Fenix A319 out of Quebec. We'll fly from Quebec to Montreal. And fly to Montreal in Canada, obviously. It's just a short little domestic flight today, just to get things started. Kind of warm up a little bit as well, right? So that's what we're gonna do here. Beautiful airport here in Quebec. That all being said, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Tune into the ATIS.
In Kilo. Quebec LaSalle Airport information, Kilo 1946 Zulu, surface wind 280 degrees, 12
Turn on our batteries and stuff.
Visibility 30, few clouds 4,500 feet, few clouds 10,000 feet, broken 21,000 feet, temperature 23 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, altimeter 29906, landing and departing runways 2429er, transition level 180, advise on initial contact, you have information Kilo.
29906 is the altimeter.
46 Zulu, surface wind 280 degrees, 12 knots. Visibility 30, few clouds 4,500 feet, few clouds 10,000 feet, broken 21,000 feet, temperature 23 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, altimeter 29906, landing and departing runways 2429er, transition level 180, advise on initial contact.
180, transition level 18,000 feet.
Quebec.
Okay, let's go in and tune the ground. What else do you usually watch on YouTube apart from flight simming, Mr. EM? Let's go down here. Turn this on. Altitude reporting is on. That's on standby. That's all fine. Let's lock this up. That's good. I'll get that going. You head up here and get this going. Perfect. Let's tune into and get clearance, right? From Quebec ground. We'll do that. Okay. Quebec ground. Foxtrot November X-ray 001 requesting IFR clearance to Montreal.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, Quebec ground. You need to make a taxi request and check the frequency for IFR clearance.
What?
Foxtrot November X-ray 001 request IFR clearance to Montreal Trudeau Airport.
Beyond ATC, what does it do?
November X-ray 001,
Okay, there we go.
Quebec ground. Information kilo current. Cleared to Montreal Trudeau Airport. Runway 24 after departure. Radar vector ZigMake. Climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 0316.
Cleared to Montreal, runway 24. Radar vectors to ICMIC. Climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 0316. Foxtrot November X-ray 001.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that, Foxtrot November X-ray 001.
Okay, there we go. We need to squawk 0. 316. How do you do this again? 0316. There you go. Altitude clearance at 6,000 feet. Let's go ahead and put that in for now. And that should be good. For now, yeah. All right. Should we get the services started? Yes, we should. Phoenix, let's tap to import all of that. There you go. Ground services, GPU, chocks and cones. That's fine. Mass and balance. Is that correct? 4,000, 1455, 97. That is all correct. Load aircraft refueling and that. Let's get down here. Go to init. Request that. Happy to see me back. I see. British biking, American biking, Swiss 001. Train simulators as well, I see. Interesting. A lot to do with transportation there, huh? Let's go to the IRS, get that done. There you go. Flight number FNX 001. Put that in there. Cost index should be 6. Yep. Cruising altitude 20,000 feet. There you go. This, we're not going to do anything about this yet. Let's go to flight plan. We are, which one are we using? It's a direct ICMIC. Departure at a runway 24 today, not 29 according to our flight plan. We need 24. And I'm just going to say nothing. Just like this. Clear this out. And then that should take us into, yeah, this is exactly what we need. Perfect. Live cameras is fun for me. I enjoy live cameras as well. I like live cameras quite a bit. Nagoya station in Japan. Nagoya. I like Nagoya, Japan. I think I've flown there. It has live camera. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like looking at live cameras too. There are actually quite a lot of those on YouTube. Some very, very interesting ones. You've got... Why aren't the passengers loading yet? Do I need to do something? Nope. Refueling is automatic. I don't really need to do anything. There's a very interesting live camera. There's a couple of them. I like watching the ones of some of the ports. You can see a lot of activity on the port live cameras. You can see there are a lot of live cameras from aquariums, which are really nice to look at. Very, very relaxing. You also have live cameras from national parks. So lots of live cameras. I love them. Okay, we're just gonna finish the refueling, I think the cargo loading and passenger boarding, and once that's done, we can get going. It shouldn't take too long. Quebec has a very beautiful airport. It's not that big, but it's very beautiful. Hopefully our overlay will work today. I'm not too sure whether it will. Yeah. Let's find out. Let me just restart it really quickly. There you go. That is a beautiful airport. Why hasn't the passenger loading started yet? I can't do anything further with the setup until that's done. Come on. Passenger loading. I don't know why it's not happening right now. Let's have a look. I requested everything, didn't I? Let me try that again. Boarding requested. We're waiting for it. Cargo loading is coming into place, but I don't know why the jetway is not connecting up. No, it's not. Oh, it is now. Yeah, it's working. Okay.
Needle 321, taxi via Hotel Golf, hold short of runway 29er.
Taxi via Hotel Golf, hold short of runway 29er, Needle 321.
the bridge has disconnected again. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, we've got an issue with the bridge there. Well, sometimes what can you do? How can you stop boarding passengers?
321 via Golf Cross runway 2.
Ah, there we go.
Taxi to round 30 via Golf Delta Bravo 8.
We've got phantom passengers coming in.
29er, taxi to round 30 via Golf Delta Bravo, apron 2, needle 321.
Jetway didn't connect properly there. I have no idea what caused that. No idea. Normally works with the Phoenix, but here we are. I guess we'll just have to wait it out. Well, I was kind of on a break. But kind of had other things that needed doing. So I didn't really call it a vacation, unfortunately. Well, this is gonna take forever now, the loading, eh? Forgotten just how long it takes. I guess we'll just wait it out. Oh, it's almost there though.
Welcome aboard, thank you.
Come on. Okay, send to McDo, and let's go back to the init, take a look. That's looking good. It's supposed to calculate everything. There you go. Let's go to performance right here. Get back in here, departure performance. We are taking off from runway 24. Sync the load sheet final, sync all of that. Send it to the McDo. Calculate. Send to McDo. Okay, 272731 up 0.8. That's alright. Somewhere here. And flex temperature 68, transition 18,000. The code is hello there, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're all good to go here. We can get rid of the chocks. Phoenix ground services. Let me head up here, turn on the APU. Kind of forgot about that. Let's make sure the parking brake is on. Let's get rid of those. We'll request pushback and departure right away. It has been a while indeed. It has been a while indeed. But yeah, here we are now. Quebec ground, Foxtrot November X-ray 001 requesting pushback and engine start. Let's see how this one goes.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, Quebec ground, pushback and engine start approved, face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Now, I don't know if my audio is still good or if any of the settings have changed, but I remember leaving it the way it should be, right? Yeah, I think we're all good here with the audio. I think so, I'm not entirely sure, but let's find out. Oh, the sim brief plan wasn't right. My bad. Probably that's the reason why GSX was acting up. Probably. Face north. They want me to face north. Now, what is north? If we face north, that is nose to the left. Yeah, it's nose to the left as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Nose to the left. Release parking brake. Beacon lights on. Strobe lights automatic. Let's get down here. No EM. We will start engine number 2 first. There we go, N2 rising. That looks fantastic.
Please observe the cabin crew closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A319. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A319. To illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen.
Engine 2 available. Let's go to engine number 1.
Here, brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. Cabin
Welcome, Mr. EM. Welcome back.
nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, mask. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask
And signal. We're good to go. All right, everybody. Both engines looking good. Ignition normal. APU bleed off. APU master switch off. Okay. Let's go ahead and select auto brake max. Speed brake, ground spoilers armed right there. Let's request taxi. Quebec ground, Foxtrot November, X-ray 001 requesting taxi to runway 24.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, taxi to holding point Echo, runway 24 via apron 2, Delta 3, Delta Echo.
Taxi to holding point E, runway 24 via apron 2, Delta 3, Delta Echo. Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Alrighty. We are good to go. We are good to go. Let's taxi out of here. Okay, before we do, let me take this opportunity to show you guys our flight plan for today. Oh, would you look at that? Someone's landing. What is that? Somebody just landed. Anyway. Let's take a look at little nav map. There's a guy who just landed. We're going to taxi to runway 24. And we're going to take off from here. The flight plan says runway 29er. That was the original flight plan from Simbrief. We're going to ignore that. It's 24 now. And we're going to fly straight down towards Montreal. Very short flight, as you guys can see. That's literally it. Okie dokie. We release the parking brake. Let's put our flaps down though. Parking brake released. Looking good. How long is this flight supposed to be? Just 30 minutes of airtime. That's literally it.
Hydro 163, taxi via Hotel Golf, hold short of runway 29er. Taxi via Hotel Golf, hold short of runway 29er, Hydro 163.
Okay, we're gonna turn right.
Hydro 163, via Golf Cross runway 29er, taxi to ramp 18 via Golf, Delta Bravo, apron 2. Via Golf Cross runway 29er, taxi to ramp 18 via Golf, Delta Bravo, apron 2, Hydro 163.
Righty. I'll go off to our right hand side. Would you look at that? Some are those firefighting aircraft right there? I believe those are firefighting
November X-ray 001.
aircrafts, aren't they?
118.65. Have a good afternoon.
That looks lovely. Gonna hold short right here.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Contact tower 118.65. Have a good afternoon.
Contact tower on 118.65 Foxtrot X-ray November 001. Tower Foxtrot 01 requesting departure, holding short of runway 24.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001 tower, wind 280 degrees, 11 knots, fly heading 240, runway 24 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, Foxtrot 01. I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready to go. Let's turn this on, do that on, there we are. Perfect. Release parking brake. Double checking. All the lights are where they should be. Everything's looking good. That's all fine. Great. Fly heading 240. Yeah, that is what we're flying. We're kind of just gonna stick to what we're cleared direct. Yeah, we are. So let's see if this works well for us.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, contact Montreal Center 128.225, bye-bye.
Contact Montreal Center on 128.225 Foxtrot 01. There we are. Montreal Center Foxtrot 01 passing 2,800 feet for 6,000.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, Montreal Center identified. Climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200 Foxtrot 001. There you go. All set, everybody. Leaving behind Quebec right there. Looking good. Honestly, such good sounds, huh? I love the sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This
Ooh, bumpy. Still got 3,000 more.
November X-ray 001 cleared direct ICMIC. Resume mode navigation.
Clear direct to ICMIC. Resuming on navigation. Foxtrot 01. Very nice. Baby bus.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001.
I need to fix these views, huh?
Arrival, runway 24 left.
I really do need to fix these views, don't I? Okay. Cleared LOT 4 arrival runway 24 left Foxtrot 01. Let's go ahead and program that in. Flight plan. Arrival 24 left. I'm gonna assume ILS, and that one right there, we're gonna insert all of that. We're gonna clear that. Oof. Flight plan discontinuity right here. Ta-da! There we go. We can turn these off. Turn that off. We can turn that off. Turn these off. Yeah.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Contact Montreal. Center 132.35. Have a good afternoon.
Montreal Center on 132.35 Foxtrot 01. Montreal Center Foxtrot 01 climbing through flight level 14. Sorry, I stuffed that up, didn't I?
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Montreal Center identified.
That's alright. They don't really need me to say anything, so that's alright. Perfect. Can have a quick little cinematic view perhaps, maybe, not too sure. Hello there, Knoxville 1215. How do I get the A319? You can buy it from Phoenix. If you have the A320, you can buy it as an add-on expansion pack, A319 and A321. All right. Do you have less? Just a few months later. I don't know. I think I've gained just a few subs. Obviously, because I've been away for a month, more than a month at this point. So I've gained just a few. I was gaining much more right before I left, so yeah, I am at 900 something. Just a few, that's right. Just a little bit more to go towards 1,000 subs. Once we hit that 1,000 sub, then there'll be a few more changes on the channel. You know, we're gonna amp it up a little bit. Let's increase the range on that. That doesn't seem right. No, it does not. Something is funny there. Something is funny here. Okay, this is part of the... it's part of the arrival, because the flight is so short. There's a manual leg here as well, that's why. That's perfectly fine, no problem. Vectors, no problem. Let me go to FS Realistic. I like this effect right here. Want it at about 1,000 feet. Fitting. There you go, everybody. Looks great. Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be making a return to those kind of videos. I've been, since I've been back, kind of taken the time to practice the jet, the Hawk T1 jet. And I'm going to be taking that for a spin in New York one of these days, very, very soon. Because I really like that jet, it's really fun. Yeah, I remember that with the P-38, yes. We got a TCAS issue right here.
Hydro 343, contact Montreal approach 126.9er.
It's okay, we don't need to worry about it.
126.9er, Hydro 343.
Needle 654, contact Montreal Center 128.225.
Contact Montreal Center 128.225, Needle 654.
TCAS. Because we don't have much to do now, eh? 125 nautical miles to Avon. Which is basically the beginning of our arrival into Montreal. Since we're only at about 20,000 feet, at 20,000 feet basically, it's going to be fairly easy for us.
Air Transat 385, contact Montreal Center 128.775.
Center on 128.775, Air Transat 385.
We're halfway through already. 51%. Only about 60 nautical miles left to go. We'll see. Well, that is direct to Montreal, so let's see. It should take us about 10 minutes now. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. That's about it.
Provincial 7754, contact Boston Center 135.7.
Contact Boston Center 135.7, Provincial 7754.
Frosty November Juliet, contact Montreal Center 128.775.
Contact Montreal Center 128.775, Frosty November Juliet.
Montreal Center Air Transat 575, passing flight level 279er, descending to 3,000 feet. Air Transat 575, Montreal Center identified. Air Transat 583 Heavy, contact Montreal approach 126.9er. Contact Montreal approach 126.9er, Air Transat 583 Heavy.
We should be instructed to descend soon. Only about 40 something nautical miles. As the crow flies to Montreal. Not a lot left to go. All right. Still on our way to Avon. Distance of 41.2, that's it. Proper descent is right there. Okay. We really need to be descending at this point. What is going on? Okay, let's get some destination data. I think we can do that from the tablet, can't we? QNH 1016 apparently. Let's try that here. Performance, come on. Landing performance, populate.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Contact Montreal Center 128.225. Have a good afternoon.
3001. Contact Montreal Center on 128.225 Foxtrot 01. Montreal Center Foxtrot 01, flight level 200. Okay, we'll put that in.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001. Montreal Center identified.
Temperature 23. Wind apparently is 2610. 260/10. Transition 18.5. Full. I'm just gonna go radio 200. Good to go. Okay. Still haven't asked us to descend here. Avon.
November X-ray 001, turn left, heading 215, vectors from Montreal, Trudeau.
Turn left, heading 215. Foxtrot 001. They want us to turn. Heading 21.
November X-ray 001, contact Montreal Center 128.775.
Wait, what is happening here? How do I select it? Oh wait, my bad. 215.
X-ray 001, contact Montreal Center 128.775.
My bad. Montreal Center 128.775, Foxtrot 001. Montreal Center Foxtrot 001, flight level 200. Okay, I'm heading the way they told me to.
November X-ray 001, Montreal Center identified.
Let's see what they actually want me to do here.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, turn left heading 200, intercept the localizer.
How am I supposed to intercept the localizer? Oh my god. Turn left heading 200. How am I supposed to intercept the localizer at 20,000 feet? What do you mean intercept the localizer, huh? Oh lord, I have intercepted the localizer. At 20,000 feet, what do you want me to do? I hope they don't make me land.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, report ready for descent.
Okay. Ready for descent. Foxtrot 001.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, descent to 10,000 feet, altimeter tree 001, expect runway 24 left.
Descend to 10,000 feet, altimeter 3001, expect runway 24 left, Foxtrot 001.
Foxy November Juliet, cleared ILX-21, arrival runway 08. Cleared ILX-21, arrival runway 08.
This is crazy. Let's see what they make me do, because here's the runway.
November X-ray 001, contact Montreal approach 126.9er.
Approach. Contact Montreal approach on 126.9er.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Foxtrot 001. This is crazy. This is crazy. So what do they want me to do? Are they gonna loop me around? What are they gonna do? I have no idea what these guys want me to do. As of now, we are flying directly above 24.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, resume normal speed.
Yeah, there's the airport. Resume normal speed, Foxtrot 001. I don't understand. I don't understand. I guess we'll find out. Find out what these guys are doing now. $10,000 feet, huh? They cleared me for the arrival procedure. Why didn't they just let me stick with it? Why didn't they just let me stick with it? I should have probably done that. Okay, we'll find out.
Montreal approach, Air Transat 575, good afternoon, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information November.
Air Transat 575 Montreal approach, altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Transat 575.
Air Canada 753, leave Canada heading 315, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left.
Leave Canada heading 315, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 753.
Air Transat 583 Heavy, contact Montreal Tower 119.9, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 119.9, Air Transat 583 Heavy, good day.
Air Canada 753, 4 miles from Sloka, turn left, heading 255, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Turn left, heading 255, 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 753.
Montreal approach, Foxtrot November X-ray 001, passing 14,700 feet, descending to 10,000 feet with information November.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, Montreal approach, good afternoon, altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left, altimeter 3001, Foxtrot 001.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, 3-4 miles from Sloka, turn right, heading 055, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 055, maintain 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left. That makes 0 sense to me, because this is going to be a tight one.
November X-ray 001, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Foxtrot 001. I never do that.
Air Transat 575, cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Transat 575.
Let's see if
November X-ray 001, it appears you've flown through the final approach course. Turn right, heading 135, I'll bring you back around for the approach.
turn right. Ooh, heading 135, Foxtrot 001. Honestly, anytime these guys try to vector you in for landing, it's a mess.
Contact Montreal Tower 119.
I should have just stuck with my
Tower 119.
original
Air Canada 753.
arrival procedure. And they told me to turn on that heading. I should have just ignored it the first time, but here we are now. At least he recognized the mistake. In a way, I guess. Let's see what these guys end up doing. They're taking me for a loopity-loop now. There is 24 left right here. This is 24 left. So I don't know what he's trying to do now. Maybe take me out this way, and this way, and then this way probably, because that's what it looks like at the moment. Which is of course stupid, but for now I'll go along with what the ATC says. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna fly by myself.
Montreal approach, Roost 2035, passing 9,900 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information November.
Roost 2035 Montreal approach, altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left, Roost 2035.
At some point he needs to tell me to turn left and then one more right. That should bring me into runway 24 left. So unnecessary. By now could have probably already been on final approach. Had these guys not stuffed it up royally.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, resume normal speed.
I never slowed down in the beginning. Resume normal speed, Foxtrot 001. Whenever they ask me to change my speed, I normally don't do it. Unless I'm on final approach. Ooh, got ahead really quickly there. Very nice. Those clouds do not look friendly. Oh, come on. How far off do you want me to go? Yeah, I do. I like choppy flight with some interesting weather. I'm not a fan of clear weather. Whenever I can, I like to fly in rainy or stormy conditions. That's my favorite thing. I'm trying to get more of those flights done. It's just that I like doing live weather, so I kind of have to go around looking for the storms. which doesn't always translate well into the simulator. Yeah, I might just start changing weather myself.
Air Transat 575, contact Montreal Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Air Transat 575. Have a good afternoon.
When are they gonna turn me left? I'm 4,000 something feet. God, these guys have really stuffed it up. I need to turn to the left. This is so unnecessary, man. Foxtrot 001 requesting radar vectors for ILS 24 left.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, you're already assigned.
Oh my god.
24 left, unable.
This aircraft is...
Jet 816, 2 miles from
These guys have literally... They're just making me fly away from the airport.
feet until established on the final approach.
It's been too long. It's...
Runway 24.
Turn me back in.
Turn right, heading 205, 3,000.
This is so stupid.
Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, WestJet 816.
This is ridiculous.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, maintain 250 knots.
Man. Maintain 250 knots, Foxtrot 001. Nobody give a damn about the speed. Turn me in. You're wasting my time. Yeah, the radar vectors are just terrible. Anytime the ATC starts giving you vectors on beyond ATC, just ignore them. That's the best thing you can do. Just stick to your standard arrival. Otherwise, it's just doesn't make any sense. I hate these people. I hate this AI thingy.
WestJet 816, contact Montreal Tower 119.
I've been flying away
Tower 119er depth.
from the airport now, perpendicular to the runway, away from the airport, for way too long. I've at least 20-30 nautical miles in this direction, and they won't turn me into the left. It's stupid. Yeah. See that? This is where we're originally supposed to be. God, this is crazy. Where is it taking me? Ugh. Montreal approach, Foxtrot 001 requesting left turn to the airport. It can't understand that, can it?
Foxtrot November
Nope.
X-ray 001, you're already assigned ILS approach runway 24 left, unable.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, I'm just gonna turn in, because this is ridiculous. I'm flying over the USA at this point. Literally. We're flying over the USA. We're not even in Canada anymore. Yep, we're not in Canada. It's taking me towards Vermont. I'm halfway between the airport and Vermont at this point, and that is ridiculous. Okay. Couple more minutes. I'm just gonna take control myself. I'm gonna turn left first, and then proceeded by a couple more lefts, and that should get us lined up with runway 24L. Nothing else to it. In fact, let me come down here and get ourselves prepared for that ILS. Clear all of that, and Ovuvi. Yep, we'll go in. Yeah, I'm turning left. We're literally 3,000 feet above the ground, flying over the USA. What the? This is the worst ATC I've ever seen. It's just one of the things with Beyond ATC. If you see them start to give you vectors when you've been cleared for a standard arrival and an ILS approach, ignore it. Just continue flying the approach. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuffed.
Over to tower 119.9er, lose 2035.
Montreal approach, Air Canada 6 Heavy, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information November.
Air Canada 6 Heavy Montreal approach, altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left, Air Canada 6 Heavy.
Yeah, now it's gonna take us forever. It is gonna take me forever. We've used up so much fuel as well. This is so silly. God, this is... I should have been on the ground a long time ago. About 20 minutes ago. Look at us now. Just the arrival and the approach is longer than the actual flight. That is stupid. You know what? Let me just gun this thing straight for the ILS.
Montreal approach, Air Transat 9er 13, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information November.
Air Transat 9er 13 Montreal approach, altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach, runway 24 left, Air Transat 9er 13.
I don't have a lot of fuel on board. This is gonna be a close one. Let's find out. Oh lordy, this is gonna be so draining.
Air Canada 6 Heavy, leave over the heading 130, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left.
Leave over the heading 130, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 6 Heavy.
We're still flying at 3,000 feet. It's ridiculous. Should have not listened. I forgot about that. Needed to refresh my memory. And how ridiculous the ATC can be when they start giving you radar vectors.
Cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Transat 9er 13.
Air Canada 6 Heavy, 4 miles from Sloka. Turn right, heading 195, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 195, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 6 Heavy.
Almost there. I'll activate approach momentarily. We can finally come into land. Speed brakes armed. Forgot to turn these lights on.
Air Canada 6 Heavy, contact Montreal Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Air Canada 6 Heavy.
Okay. Activate approach.
Montreal approach, Endeavour 5531, passing 9,900, descending to
Reducing speed.
Information November.
Endeavour 5531, Montreal approach, altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect
Excellent.
radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left.
This would have been such an easy flight had I just stuck to the original plan.
Flight information, Oscar now current, altimeter 3001.
Flaps down. Brilliant. Flaps full. Finally, we're about to land. ILS should be right about there. Leave localizer on. We are tuned into the right frequency, I think. We should be. IMQ110.50 is correct. That is right. Bit of rain, I think. Beautiful.
Air Transat 913, contact Montreal Tower 119.
Come on.
Contact Tower 119.9er, Air Transat 913, bye-bye.
Should capture localizer momentarily. Come on, come on. Give me the localizer. It's not giving me the localizer, is it? Oh, there it is. Approach. Glide slope caught. There we go. Perfect. We're forgetting the ATC this time. I don't care what they have to say.
2,500.
We're back on track.
Endeavour 5531, leave cutter heading 31.
Let me just let them know that I'm on it.
Approach, runway 24 left.
Lead Canada heading 315. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach. Runway 24 left. Endeavour 5531.
Montreal approach. Foxtrot 001 established on ILS 24 left.
Foxtrot November X-ray 001, already assigned ILS approach runway 24 left, unable.
What? Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm on the I'm telling you, I'm established. Oh my god, useless. Freaking useless guys. Okay, do we need to do anything else here? Nope. We're ready for landing. Good. Very good. Got nothing else to do.
Montreal approach, Provincial 7737, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information Oscar.
Provincial 7737, Montreal approach, altimeter 3001. Expect the ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect the ILS approach, runway 24 left, Provincial 7737.
Okay. Montreal approach, Foxtrot 001 requesting clearance to land on runway 24 left.
Foxtrot, November, X-ray 001, unable runway.
What the hell? I didn't ask you to change the runway. Oh my god. Whatever. Did they already give us a runway clearance to land? No, I don't think so. No. I don't know. Whatever. 1,000 feet has passed. Let me disconnect. My aircraft.
Above. Minimum.
Proceed.
Flight slow.
Yeah, I'm going in manually.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh god, that's a bad one.
Don't sink.
Drive.
Not a very good landing, but there we are. Oh, we didn't select auto brake. That's okay.
Endeavour 5531, contact Montreal Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Endeavour 5531. Have a good afternoon.
Okay. This can go off, that can go off. Go to taxi. Go down to automatic. This can come down to standby. These can go off, this can go off. Okay, Beyond Aegis is not going to be of any more help to us. So we're going to just have to fly it in ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving.
Provincial 7737, cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Cleared direct Sloka, cross Sloka at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Provincial 7737.
We'll take a look at that landing replay in just a bit, assuming that it has worked. Let's first go find ourselves a little parking somewhere. Yep, I think I see one. Good. Welcome to Montreal, everybody. That landing was not good, huh? It was floaty. And let's see. Now, it's my first Phoenix landing in over a month at least. Let's turn in here. Montreal does not look bad.
Montreal approach, Air Transat 539er, good afternoon, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information Oscar.
Air Transat 539er, Montreal approach, altimeter 3001. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach, runway 24 left, Air Transat 539er.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay. Oh no, it looks terrible. Not the worst I've seen, but definitely not ideal. So let's have a look at it again.
Montreal approach, Jazz 10, good afternoon, passing 9,800 feet, descending to 3,000 feet with information Oscar.
Jazz 10, Montreal approach, good afternoon, altimeter 3001.
The actual touchdowns were smooth, but it was floaty. Floaty equals no bueno.
ILS approach, runway 24 left, Jazz 10.
Should have just left it and let it touch down right there, but there we go. Hold it right there. Let's have a look. Okay. Should have just let it touch down right there, but I pulled back too much. Okay. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Montreal. All right, let's go back in there and shut down this lovely jet.
Air Transat 539er, leave Abu Dhabi heading 130, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left.
Leave Abu Dhabi heading 130, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Transat 539er.
Provincial 7737, contact Montreal.
And we cheat a little bit.
19er today.
Over to Tower 119er, decimal 9er, Provincial 7737, bye-bye.
Yes, we can.
Montreal approach, Air Canada 1095. Good afternoon, 10,900 feet with information Oscar.
Air Transat 539er, 4 miles from Soka, turn right, heading 195, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 195, 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Transat
Okay.
539er.
Turn these off.
Air Canada 1095 Montreal approach.
Turn those off.
01, expect radar vectors.
Turn that off. Turn that off.
Runway 24 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 1095.
Okay.
Air Canada 1095, descent via start to 3,000 feet, altimeter 3001.
Perfect.
Via start to 3,000 feet, altimeter 3001, Air Canada 1095.
All right. That is where we're going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching today's live stream.
10, leave about
That is my first flight back, I think.
approach runway 24 left.
Oh, yeah. Not that bad.
Expect radar vectors for ILS.
Thank you so much to everybody who tuned into the live stream. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Support the channel. Thank you so much, Mr. EM Knoxville and the Code Ace for tuning into the live stream chat. I shall catch you guys soon, and until next time, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Jazz 10, 4 miles from Soka, turn right, heading 195, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach runway 24 left.